guys, it's Vicky Corn. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with another customizing video. Today we've got two horses to customize. We have this Arabian foal and we have this Arabian stallion that I actually already customized. He's not done yet, but I did like half of the work, but I didn't get clips for that, so I'm really sorry about that. But anyways, let's just get straight into it. So, because the Arabian stallion is already half done, we are going to start with him. So, why I'm customizing him is because when I got him, his mane, this part of his mane, and his forelock here was not painted, which I found was really weird. But again, I wanted him to look good for my videos, so I painted them. They're not completely done yet. I need one more layer of paint, which I'm going to get the clips on camera. Okay, so we are done with that. And while the Arabian stallion, the paint on him dries, we're going to get on with painting this Arabian foal. So for this Arabian foal, if you guys look very closely, you can see some white marks on him. And that's because he is the foal that I used for my music video Lily, the white foal that was half painted. And it was a really bad idea because his fur color is basically the complete opposite of white, which made him look really ugly. And I hated the way I painted him. So today I'm going to be painting him in another color that I think will match really well, which is black. So yeah, let's get started. So I paused the camera for about 20 minutes because I kind of wanted to, like paint without having a camera in front of me. But yeah, now that his first layer and second layer is all done, we're going to wait for him to dry. So we're going to put him aside. So most of the paint has already dried on this foal. There's still a little bit of wet spots, but it's going to be fine. So now I'm going to be painting his forelock. He has no forelock really, so I'm just going to be leaving a white mark here, because that's how normal horses would look like. So he's probably going to be a Tennessee Walker foal after this. I love that touch, you guys. It really adds a pop to the whole entire model. Alright guys, so I grabbed Domino, who is a Tennessee Walker gelding, and I tried to compare him with this foal that I painted, and they look very much alike. So as you can see, on Domino, there's a white marking on his head, which this foal has, so that's very good. And then we also have on his hooves, white spots on his hooves. So I actually decided that I was going to erase one of the black marks I did to white, because he's going to be a Tennessee Walker foal. Alright, so it is actually 2 days later now. After I finished the last clip, I forgot to record the rest on the same day. But now that the foal is all nicely painted, we're going to seal him. So normally people would use paint sealer, and that for me is actually a really safe option, but instead I don't really have a paint sealer, so I'm going to try to use glue to seal him. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try. And to prevent the glue from spilling, I'm going to use a bottle cap. So because I don't know if glue is okay with sealing paint, I'm gonna try to seal just a little bit like on his legs to see how that would work. And if it works, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna wait for this to dry and see how this would work. Alright guys, so the glue has dried and you will not believe this. It actually sealed the paint really well. And yeah, I'm just so shocked. This was just a random idea that came up in my head, and it actually started to work. So now I'm gonna coat more of his body with glue. so I covered his whole body in glue. I didn't do the legs because I need something to hold on to. After the glue on his body has dried, I will cover up his legs. Alright guys, so it's actually been about 3 hours since I filmed the last clip. I pretty much just forgot about the horse, which I'm very sorry about. I recorded this video at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and now it's 4 o'clock. So anyways, now I'm going to show you guys the results. So, this turned out so much better than I thought it would. Like, I think it feels just like a regular Schleich horse would. And the texture of him, by texture, I mean like the feel of him, is just so similar to the original Schleich. And that to me is a huge shock because I thought it was going to be super sticky and just all kinds of problems, but none of that happened. It was perfect. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks kind of glossy when you look at it under the light. I'm not a huge fan of glossy horses or glossy type of Schleich horses, but for this to be made with glue, I'm pretty impressed, like really impressed. So yeah, overall, this method of sealing your paint with glue, sealing your Schleich horses with glue was super successful. This is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. And yeah, I'm just super surprised. So because this worked so well, I decided that I was gonna paint another Schleich horse of mine that I have been wanting to paint for a bit now. And that is this Christmas special horse I painted. So you guys probably know this is Mistletoe and she's my Christmas special horse. So I wasn't a huge fan of her, to be honest, from the beginning. And I really wanted to do a repaint on her, and today seems like the perfect chance because, you know, I already got this little guy done. So I was like, why not? Let's do it. So to stay on the safe side, and what I mean by safe is that to stay on the successful side, I'm going to be painting her in black because black is a really strong color and that will for sure cover all the spots on her because she does have like these muddy spots on her. So yeah, I'll be safe and I'll use black. I'm gonna be painting her the same breed as this little guy. Okay, so the first layer of the paint is all done, and I know that it doesn't look that great right now, but I think it's still gonna look really good when I'm done with it. Alright you guys, so here she is with all the 3 layers all dried up, looking absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't look very good on the camera, but it's actually so gorgeous. And now I'm gonna paint her braids in pink. Alright you guys, so this is the color that I'm gonna paint her braids in. I think it's gonna look super gorgeous. Alright you guys, I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it looks so beautiful from my view. And now we're going to paint the tail. Alright guys, so while her tail is still drying, I'm going to put on the sealer, which is going to be the glue. Also, why I didn't film me painting their layers because I want this video, I don't want it to be too long. Alright guys, so these horses are all done. Unfortunately, I was not able to get any more clips during my customizing duration, but here they are. So this is the foal I customized that I already showed you guys. He's so cute. And this is the customized mare. The lighting is so bad right now. But yes, so this is her all done. She was supposed to be kind of like black, but I wanted to show that she was a girl, so I added these pink braids. They don't look the best because of the lighting I have. It's just, I don't really like the lighting. So I'll probably get a picture of her tomorrow morning when the lighting's better. But yeah, here is a little look at her. She's so pretty. And yeah, this is the mare and this is the foal. I'm gonna try closing the lights and see if that helps. I don't know. Do you guys think this is better? Or maybe the yellow light? Yeah, I don't really think that helped. But yes, here she is. So I'm actually gonna get a picture with her tomorrow morning when the lighting is better, because the lighting's so bad right now, especially since they're black fur horses, so they're harder to see in the night. So yeah, but anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another picture. Alright guys, so it is the next day, and the lighting is so much better now. So now, I'm gonna get you a close view of these two babies. So, overall, I think the foal turned out the best, because he's the one that looks the smoothest. However, the mare somehow manages to be a little bit clumpy when you look at her. It doesn't look that bad, but when you look closely, you'll see that some of the paint has scratched off and there's some clumps on her body. So if you don't know why, because it's not normal for models to have this, it's because when this mare came, I had a duplicate. So I tried to customize her with Sharpie, which was the worst idea ever. Don't ever customize your horses with Sharpie. And I basically ruined her whole body. And then I tried to customize her into a Christmas horse. So I washed off all the pink paint I've put previously on her. And that paint somehow seems to have stained her paint sealer that Schleich put on her. So then she turned into this really weird texture. And that's why it made it so hard for me to put another layer of coat of paint on her. So yeah, if you customize a regular model, this won't happen. So now I'm going to tell you guys what I like and what I don't like about the glue paint sealer method. So what I like about this method is that, first of all, it's really cheap because a bottle of glue only costs you like $3. So that's really cheap, and you can get a lot of glue for only $3, which will last for a long time if you don't use it for anything else, of course. It does work. It does seal your horses and make the paint a little bit less hard to get like stained or scratched. However, there are a lot of buts. First of all, this method is not waterproof. So if you have wet hands and you go touch the horses, the paint is gonna just come off. Everything's gonna come off. So I don't really like that. Also, using glue on your paintbrush can ruin your paintbrush. It didn't happen to me, but it's technically possible. If you don't wash it properly, the next day your brush could be completely solid and you can't even like wash it off anymore. But I think this is a great method for beginners, like me. I'm kind of a beginner, because it's a household item. Everybody pretty much has glue in their house, so anyone can do this. But if you do want your model horses to last long, or if you want to film with them in the snow or in the water, by the ocean, anything like that, this is definitely not the method for you. So yeah, that's my opinion on this method. I think it's super cool and I really enjoyed making this video. So if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!